All right, people. So we have plenty to discuss, and I'm not sure with what to start. Let's look at the settings first. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm gonna, try to play around a little bit in this game. Show you what I've been doing for 4 weeks now, and why I was so busy. I really wanted to find a game to enjoy it, and as you all know, I'm a very big fan of Total War. So I'm playing Total War Pharaoh. And last night I was watching, like many of you, the CES with Nvidia, and I was very curious to see what's gonna happen, and what's gonna happen with the 50 series, and what's gonna be the performance, and how it's gonna be priced and all that. And to be honest, I was very, very disappointed. Disappointed because the feeling that Jensen gave to me was that Nvidia doesn't want to waste time on creating GPUs for gamers anymore. Or if they will do that, then you will have to pay like a huge extra for the privilege. So basically, Nvidia is involved in so many things that gaming is a very, very small portion of its revenue. So it doesn't want to spend that much time in developing something that takes time, resources, and in the end is not really giving you that kind of revenue that you will get from data centers and or everything that they are doing. So I really have this feeling that we're not paying for the performance uplift, but for the time that Nvidia is wasting. Because I think they reached the conclusion that they are wasting their time, and maybe AMD got it right when they took the decision to focus on like mid-range GPUs rather than high-end. And probably they will, probably they outsmarted Nvidia in this matter. For me, that price is absolutely insane. That means so an MSR price of $2,000 means that the partners will bump the price to, I don't know, probably the cheapest variant. You'll find it around 2.3 thousand dollars, which is crazy. I was ready to like everything up to like, let's say with a price added from the partners up to 2,000. I was ready to to make a sacrifice and get it and get the 50 series as well. Now I'm not sure at all, and I've asked ChatGPT and Grok as well, like what to expect in terms of performance uplift from a 4090 to a 5090 in terms of like raw performance. And both Grok and ChatGPT told me it might be something around 10 to 17%, which, to be honest, that's absolutely embarrassing. And I'm not sure I want that. Yes, 5090 will be more powerful than 4090, obviously. It has a few extras, but I think I can play 4K gaming with a 4090 for the next 2 years at least. So I don't see any like titles that will put this GPU down. Um, just simply at this price point, I don't think is worth it. It's gonna. I can't wait to see the prices coming out from the partners, Asus, MSI, Zotac, and everyone else. But I think very few people will actually buy this 5090, and I don't blame them. I mean, come on, we've been robbed with the, you know, let's say 2080 Ti was something special. It was something entirely new. First ray tracing capable GPU. We never had one like that. Then we felt like the 3090 actually, you know, it was pushing the boundaries, pushing the limits. 4090 was a freaking robbery, and this 5090 basically, if you have any organs left, you have to sell them. You have to, you know, you have to give it to Nvidia, otherwise you can't afford it. And but he gave me, like, as soon as I've seen that freaking jacket, like sparkly jacket, I knew it's gonna be a shit conference. I don't know, something gave me like a bad feeling. And that thing went like, he said very few things about the performance, and he didn't even mention 5090 performance compared to a 4090, which is like quite you know, it's not very encouraging. And we know why. Because, you know, they only give, you know, he said 5070 has the same performance as a 4090, and with asterisks there, it was with the new DLSS 4 enabled probably to the max on like the highest you know, highest performance settings and all that. Well, that's a cheat code. We all know that. Basically, you can, like, right now with a 3070, you can say you have performance of a 4090. No? What do you think? Is it possible in like real performance? No. The same thing here. Like, this is just bullshit. The real performance, I think, like raw performance from a 4090 to a 5090 will be somewhere around, as ChatGPT and Grok were saying, let's say 20% raw performance uplift at best. I don't think I will buy it. I won't buy it. I'm just gonna be straightforward, and I will say I won't buy it. Not at this price, maybe, but I don't think there are any chances for them to like change their minds and modify the prices or anything. They won't do it. We know Nvidia doesn't do this kind of stuff, this kind of like discounts or whatever. So yeah, no, I've been very disappointed. I had this feeling that Nvidia doesn't want to waste their time with making GPUs, high-end GPUs either, and probably they will go on the same path like AMD. Maybe they will focus more on, you know, mid-range, more affordable GPUs, but not even that. I think AMD will become, you know, the company that will take care of the gaming industry, because Nvidia is involved in so many other more important things, let's say. And yeah, it was disappointing. Now, in terms of gaming, so I'm having few issues with my computer now. It just restarted again. So every time lately, I have like 3 or 4 restarts before my system becomes like stable, and I can actually play for like 8-9 hours without any issues. And I think I have a problem with the with the power supply, so I've ordered another one, and hopefully it's gonna get here Soon. I've tried different things, you know, changing the drivers, cleaning stuff for everything, including Windows. I've changed the motherboard, RAM, GPU, CPU. I have the same issue. The only thing that I haven't changed was the power supply, and I think the power supply is faulty. I have it for like 6 years now, and I've changed many things along the years. I've forged it, like kind of, you know, push it to the limits many times. So I think it's time for a new one. Yeah, so I don't know. I really don't know. Let's try to load the game again, and I will jump into like explaining what's going on, what I've been doing in Total War. Hopefully I'm gonna manage to put something together and do a video today, upload it, because in case you're wondering like why is my FPS so low, is because of this quality filter that I really want to use. I don't know, it's like this anti-analyzing, it's 8x. If you put like FX88, which could be okay, you know, there you go, 200 or over 200 FPS, but the quality difference is quite visible. I mean, for me, using an OLED, is quite visible. I'm gonna leave it like this because many people will be like, oh, you have a shit FPS. Well, that's why I had the shitty FPS. So what I've been doing, I'm playing with Ramesses. Ramses, however you want to call it. This is my territory, so I managed to like conquer all this area. This guy is still like a kind of like ally with us, and now I'm going to the today's territory of Turkey, and I'm planning to take all this part as well. They can't really do anything to me because my armies are absolutely insane. I have pretty much everything to the max in terms of research. As you can see here, only few researches left to do. In terms of politics, I've challenged the emperor, the pharaoh itself. So I'm at war with him, and a very good relationship with everyone else. I'm the first commander here. Ramesses, as I was saying, he has like few insane armies. I'll show you. So we're going after Seti. Seti is the pharaoh. Where are my armies? One is here. There you go. So look at it, like it's insane. Look at the stats that we have there for the soldiers. So we have like basically the best of the best in everything. We are producing a lot of everything, as you see here in terms of economy. Gold, we have shitloads. Bronze, wood, and stone. Food, shitloads of food as well. And I can still implement some reforms that will boost my my food production, like this kind of stuff, you know, plus bronze, or depends on the, you know, the area, what is like focused on. So this area, for example, is producing food, is a food settlement, so I can boost the food by, you know, choosing whatever I think is already on that. This one, if you want to use bronze, it's already settled, like a 20% bronze boost production. And yeah, you have gold settlements and so on and forth. So this is what I've been doing for the last 4 weeks or so. So I'm doing night shifts, 4 days in, 4 nights in, 4 days off. So I had this feeling like I want to enjoy this GPU as much as I can, because I was thinking like, you know, if the 5090 is coming and I'm gonna buy that sucker, then I'm gonna just, you know, my 4090 is gonna be another dust collector basically. Well, I don't think, and there are so many games I still want to play. Stalker as well, I have to update it, play it. Cyberpunk, I haven't finished, like certain things that I want to do there. There are plenty of games that I can play with this 4090 at max settings, and I don't think 5090 for me right now makes any kind of freaking sense. But I'm pissed because this place. So for the last, so we have the 2080 Ti, the 3090, 4090. So 3 major generations that changed things for gaming, and I'm kind of pissed that I'm not gonna have the 50. And it's not about the money, it's just like the attitude of Nvidia and how Nvidia is basically ripping us apart. And yeah, it's extremely annoying. So again, my computer restarted, probably you heard the noise. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. We're gonna see how everything will unfold. But this is my idea. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue with my channel, of course. I'm gonna test games and all that. But let me know your opinion. Like, what do you think about this 5090? Is it worth it? Do you think it's worth it? How about like the money? How is it money wise? What do you think is gonna be the performance? And I don't want to say like the AI kind of performance with DLSS or anything. Like raw performance, 4090 to 5090. How much do you think we're gonna gain? In terms of percentages, basically. Yeah, so that's it for me. Kind of disappointed, and I can't wait to hear your opinions, and I'll catch you soon in the next one. Take care, stay safe.